Everything you know about Star Wars is wrong. In this episode, Darth Nihilus does not eat planets.
Darth Nihilus is not Star Wars Galactus. Okay, like I don't. Darth Nihilus is the weakest of the bosses in its own game, and as long as you know he's coming, you can beat him. And it's not like it's even a quick thing for the way that he drains planets. And he's not even the only one, and he wasn't even the best one at it.
I think this largely comes from, and I'll put this on the screen for everyone because I found a way to do it. This comes from Star Wars Tales 24, Unseen and Unheard, and we see Nihilus visiting the planet of Qatar, and that's when he meets Visis Mar, and she's describing, the people on Qatar being able to, the Miraluka being able to see life and death, and she sees this wave of darkness and death over the planet, and all she says really is that, like, there were probably no survivors from this, and speculates that Nihilus had drained all of the Force sensitives' lives from the planet, and so he shows up in front of her and takes her in and wants her to see all of the destruction. It comes from that, but largely there's no panels where he's doing a Ghostbuster suction on the planet.
Yeah, to be more specific, I feel like it comes from Wikipedia articles, that it comes from YouTube videos about the Wikipedia article that talks about that comic. That's what I feel it has to be.
Yeah.
Darth Nihilus is one of those characters who's really cool on Wikipedia, not so much anywhere else. And I've even had people tell me, well, he's so much better in all of the comics and stuff.
He doesn't have a lot of comics.
Well, you showed us the only one. That's the only one. and he's not, and it's not even from his perspective. It's the Vicious Mar talking about him. Like, no,
I love that name.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've been calling her Vicious. Vicious sounds like an awesome read on that name.
I don't recall how it's actually pronounced. Man, it's been a long time.
I just know that even the writer had to come out and kind of clarify things. But Kreia also says, he is a wound in the Force and hungers, and he's also dying. So to curb that from fading, he has to feed continuously. But he's more a person that is not a person, but he's more of an entity that is really good at Force drain. And this applies to people who more often than not don't know that he's coming, don't know that it's happening. And the writer of KOTOR 2 had to come out and say that, if anybody knows Nihilus is about to attack them with this, they have all of the knowledge to counter drain and can stop him from this. So you put Nihilus in front of Yoda or Satele Shan or any Force sensitive Jedi or Sith that knows how to defend against Force attacks. He's largely not threatening at all. He wasn't even the best duelist.
He's got one move and that's it. He's good at it, but you know what it is? It's like the 4-move checkmate, like in chess, that some people do, and then and if you
see it
here, and then it's oh.
He's the ultimate gambit in in chess terms. Like he throws out the opening, he throws out the Nihilus opening, right? And then you have to move your pawn in front of the queen to open it up. But if you don't, he's just like, God damn it. That's all of my moves. That's the only opening I know.
Fun fact, it's a side note, but you know the original character was supposed to be black.
Interesting.
There was, it ended up not being displayed, but I even still have a piece of the concept art. That's been on my desktop for years. I've never had a use for it. I'm not gonna make a video going Nihilus is black, because then I will get attacked.
But this is the concept art for Nihilus on the YouTube side. In any case, Nihilus is strong in force drain, largely happens upon planets that do not suspect it or expect it, and it can be easily defended against. And there's no comics in which he's done this multiple times over multiple planets other than Qatar. So even if the statement Darth Nihilus eats planets were true, I would have to fix it and say a planet. And then we would be like, but he didn't eat the planet. He drained the living energy from force sensitives on that planet. There could still very well be survivors on Qatar that were just like, what the hell happened to everybody? You're not force sensitive.